Today I'm going to be reviewing Unwind by Neal Shusterman. I read it on my Kindle and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good book. So the story is basically, it's set in a world where unwinding has become a common thing in society. There were people who were arguing about whether abortion should be okay or not, and so the government decided that in order to stop these problems, they would introduce a technique called unwinding. Unwinding is basically the process where you are not killed, but your organs and all of the vital parts of your body that can possibly be used anywhere are taken and they are put into medical banks, and that way anyone who needs surgery of any kind will get your organs and it will benefit the future population. Unwinding can only be a decision made by the guardian of a child, and the child has to be aged between 13 and 18 for unwinding to be legal. So the main characters in the plot are Lev, who is a tithe. He has been chosen from birth to be unwound. Then there is Risa, who is a ward of the state. She has been brought up in orphanages. And then finally there is Connor, who was raised in a family but is due to be unwound. And the three of them cross paths. The plot is actually really interesting as it's so creepy that it could really happen. It's a scenario that isn't entirely unfeasible, and in the growing population of the world today, it could come to something like that in the distant future. So I think that really hit home for me and made it more real and more enticing, and I really got drawn in and hooked on the characters, and when they were struggling through things I was right there with them. So definitely the writing was believable and drew you in and made you believe that this could really genuinely happen. I thought that the story as a whole was really well paced. It was very up and down for the beginning, but by the middle it was just soaring along and things were happening and they were going places, and it was just getting more and more enthralling and exciting as it went through. And by the ending, it's definitely a really good conclusion to the book. I think it could be a standalone, but there's also definite room for the next one in the series, and I am thoroughly excited for the next one because I can tell that it's going to be really interesting. It's not exactly left on a cliffhanger, but it's definitely left in a way that there is a lot more to tell. Neal Shusterman's writing is really fluid, it's really lovely to read, and it just flows quickly. The chapters are really short as well, which means that I just felt like I was racing through the book really fast. So I highly enjoyed it and I highly recommend it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I think it thoroughly deserves them, and I cannot wait to get on to the next one, which is Unholy. So I intend to buy that as soon as I can and start that. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!